So I don't know if you could hear that, but my little sister was laughing behind the camera at my flying abilities, crashing into trees and the grass. So I've given her the controller. Pat, how often have you flown a drone?
Never.
So this should be funny. So we'll see who is the silly one here. Here we go. All right, before we fly this drone, let's take a quick look at the controller itself. So right here I have the light switch. I could turn the lights on and off. That turns off the lights right here underneath the arms. Let's bring this closer. Right under here there's LED lights. You can turn them on and off. Next over here, that's the motor start switch. You press it once, it starts the motors. Hold it down, stops the motors. Over here we have the rates. You have low and high. So if you want low rates, it will fly forward slow, and if you want high rates, it will fly faster. And all the rates will do is, I'll just lift this up and show you. Here's your drone. That's low rates moving forward, and high rates would be like this. So it really boots it. Next over here we have the camera button. You have the throttle joystick on the left, and here you have the forward backward joystick on the right. And this is a really interesting button. Right here you have it in stability mode. So this flies like a DJI drone. See how this controller is stuck? See how it's stuck in the center? Goes right back to center. That means when you fly and you raise the drone up in the air and release this, it will stay at exactly that height. Stability mode is what you should fly in if you're a beginner or you're flying with the camera. Look, I have the camera on the drone right here. And if I flick the switch out of stability mode, it goes to professional mode. Now, professional mode is their way of saying sort of like horizon mode in FPV. It's kind of like a horizon acro mode. See this joystick? It doesn't stay in the middle anymore. It stays wherever you leave it. So you have to know how to fly a drone to fly it in this here professional mode. So if I give it gas and take off, if I let go of this joystick, it just falls back to the ground. And I have to control the orientation so that it doesn't fall side to side with the right joystick. So it's more for professionals, and it's more for having a heck of a lot more fun. I'm going to put it in stability mode. The joystick will fly back to the center. There we go. And the only other switch you have on here is on the back. If you press the L1 button here, click it once, and then move the joystick on the right to the right, up, back, or to the left, the actual drone will flip in that direction, which is really cool. So my first flight will be in stability mode, which right here is number 2, and I'm going to take off the camera, and I'm going to take off these landing legs. They're not necessary. They're only necessary when you put the camera on. All right, so let's give this a try. All right, I'm out at the field, and we're going to try out this here drone, but I can't hang on to this camera and fly at the same time, so I have my sister to be my assistant today. Say hi, Pat.
Hi.
Now Pat is several feet shorter than me, so the camera might be way down here. Just bear with it. She's a pretty good photographer. Here we go. All right, so the first flight I'm going to make is in stability mode. The joystick is in the center. That means when I lift off the drone, it's just going to hover in place. It's very easy to fly. Even a beginner can fly this. So here we go. All right, Pat, if you take a look at the drone, I'm going to start up the motors, and I'm going to take it up. Here we go. In stability mode, I really don't have to hang on to this here joystick that much. It pretty much will stay where it is. Here, Pat, we're gonna go up, follow it up in the air. Go up nice and slow, and then bring it down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show you the speed of this drone. So here we go. I'm gonna go forward as fast as I can. Ready? Going forward now. Not the fastest, but you know, it goes. It's gonna scare some birds, I'll bring it back. So now, to make it go faster, put the brakes on here, make it go faster, I'm going to hit the rates. Right here it says LH, I'm going to hit it. Now I should be able to go faster. Going forward, let's see. There we go, now we're booting it. And it's a little too fast. Let's bring that back, I almost lost it there. Went much faster than I thought. And the last thing to show you here in stability mode is I'm going to make it do some flips. I'm going to flip it to the right. And I'm going to mow some grass. So I'm mowing the grass at the moment. Okay, so lesson learned. Make sure you have height before you do flips. Let me try that again. Okay, try number 2 of the flippy thing. Now we're going to go higher. Oh, there we go. Now I'll do the flippy thing, and I'll do it to the front. And I'll do it to the left. See, I can keep it going. Whoa, I better stop. I did it again. I almost went. You see what I'm doing is I'm hanging on to the flippy button so that I could just keep the flips going, but it kind of loses height. All right, so I'm gonna break it down. Just spin it around here. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is the Evel Knievel mode. So the first one, stability mode, they call this professional mode. You flick this switch up, and all of a sudden the joystick now is loose the throttle joystick. That's because it won't stay at the same height when I let go of the joystick. If I let go of the joystick, it falls to the ground. And if I'm not controlling this here orientation joystick for the forward backwards, it's going to fly all over the place. So you have to really know what you're doing when you're flying in this mode, which obviously I may not know what I'm doing, but I'm going to give it a shot. So here we go. If I had a helmet for you, Pat, this is where you put it on. We're all set to go, and all I have to do is lift the joystick up. But what's really good about this professional mode is I can actually control the throttle. I can make it a lot smoother, but you really have to control everything. So I'm going to take off really slow. Here I go. Nice and slow hover. So now I have full control of the drone. There's no barometer holding at any height. I'm doing everything with the joysticks here in my hands. So here, I'll try to get in front so you can see my hands. I don't know if you can get both in the shot, my controller. Yeah, there we go. So now I'm just flying it. It's a lot more fun to fly it this way because it's more what they call the professional mode. Now I'm in low rates, so I'm gonna go forward. So low rates and going forward is about as fast as it was with the high rates. Oops, get away from that tree. Okay, I found a tree. Don't freak out everybody, but I'm just gonna put it in higher rates. This is gonna be scary. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Switch it to high rates while I have it in the air. I can't let go of these buttons too long. There we go, we're in high rates. So forward, very fast. I don't wanna go too far because it will go very high and very fast. And in professional mode, you can still do the flips too. Same idea, works the same. Seem to have done that better than in the stability mode. All right, so I don't know if you could hear that, but my little sister was laughing behind the camera at my flying abilities, crashing into trees and the grass. So I've given her the controller. Pat, how often have you flown a drone?
Never.
So this should be funny. So we'll see who is the silly one here. Here we go. So I've got the drone down here. I'm gonna walk you through what to do. All right. So I'll come over, I'll look at your hands.
Okay.
All set?
Yes.
First thing you have to do is push this button right here. That's gonna start the motor. Just push it once. You're all set. Next, this is gonna lift it up. So lift it up to a certain height. And then if it moves to the right or left, use this to go the opposite direction. So let it go up first, push it up. A little higher so it doesn't hit us. There you go. Okay, now, well, let's get too high. Now pull it to the left. Now pull it to the left. Okay, okay. Yeah, you might want to land it. Land it, pull it down, all the way down. There we go. Don't want to go in at the cars.
Okay, let's try this again.
Okay, don't start it yet. Let me get my fingers out of the way. All right, let's just bring this back.
So I can't push it too high up, right?
No, not too high up because it will go pretty high.
Take two.
Yeah, take two. Here we go. We're gonna try this again. All right, here we go. All right, Pat, I have full confidence in you. Hit the red button once. There we go. Anybody should be able to fly this. Take it up just above our heads so you don't chop our heads off. There you go. Now just control this. There you're going. Yeah, bring it back in front of us. Okay, let go of it. Let go. There.
Woo!
Now try to keep it right there. Try to keep it right in center. Keep it. There you're going. You're doing well. So here I'm walking over by the drone. I have total trust in my little sister who's flying it. Now she's flying it back towards the car. Hang on a sec. Okay, so now if it gets away from you, good, you brought it back. If it starts to get away from you, then just land it. Pull straight down on the left joystick.
Okay.
If you want to bring it back, pull the right joystick back a little bit. It's just slow movements.
You really have to be soft when you do the movement.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, you're a pro. See? This is a good drone. Like a beginner can fly it. She's having no issues whatsoever.
This is cool.
Fingers crossed. All right, see if you can bring it over to the landing pad down there. Just bring it back a little bit, slow movements, and then a little bit to the left. There you go, a little bit more back, and now pull down on the left joystick to bring it down. All the way down. Hold it down, hold it down. Perfect. You know, you're close to the landing pad, but I'd say that's better than my landing so far. All right, sis.
Yes.
High five.
High five.
Now, before I show you how I attach the legs and attach the camera and actually show you the video quality of this camera flying around with this here drone, I'm first going to show you a quick unboxing of this here Bugs drone so that you can see all the components that actually come in the box. The good people at RCMOMENT sent me this really cool Bugs 3H drone. Check this out. It actually has a camera, Pretty interesting looking drone. Let's do a quick unboxing. First thing in the box is the instruction manual and all the documentation for the drone, plus some stickers. One thing I really like about all Bugs drones is they have this nice little quick start guide. So you just have a look at this and you can be up and flying in minutes. So let's see what we have here. So the first thing to look at would be the actual drone itself. It's got a lot of plastic wrapped around it. It is quite a large size. Look at the size of my hand compared to this drone. It's a good size. Built super solid like all Bugs. These are actually brushless motors, which are top notch. Typical huge lighting in the front so you can always tell where your Bugs is. In the back we have the connection to plug your battery in right here. It shows you plus minus. You just attach this. Let's yank out the battery and have a look at it. That is a massive battery. Look at the size of this thing. So let's see what size battery this is. It's a 2-cell 7.4 volt, and look at that, it's 1800 milliamps. So that means this drone should fly for a while and have quite a bit of power. You also get 4 props and 4 more props. So you have 1 spare set of props. For flying indoors, you get the prop guards, you get the battery charger. This is the unit to connect your camera to the bottom of the drone. There's your camera, 1080p camera. This unit attaches to your controller so you can connect your cell phone. There's your 4 extension legs. If you're going to mount the camera, then you have to put the extension legs on because the camera hangs down low. Tool sets included. And finally, you actually get the controller. And it takes 4 AA batteries. I have the Bugs here, and let's weigh it. The batteries in the back. How much do you weigh with the battery, Bugs? You weigh a total of 409 grams. I need somebody to hold the camera while I fly the drone, so I've got, where is she? Nikki to help out. Where are you, Nikki? Say hi. Say hi. All right. So she'll be our camera lady tonight. So these are all the pieces for the camera. So these are the legs. You see they have to be screwed on because they have to hold the drone high up, high enough so you can fit this camera on. This is the 1080p camera. It's got a little lens cover on it. So I don't know what the field of view on this thing is going to be, but going to find out how good it is. I'm going to guess at 1080p it's probably decent quality. And then what else do I have here? I've got my tool set so I can put these on, and also this is for my phone, because if you want to watch the video while you're flying on your phone, like fly FPV, so if I fly far away I can actually see what my drone is seeing for video, then you attach this and you attach your phone to the controller. So I'm going to do all that now and then we're going to try it out. I don't know how these legs would survive if you had a massive crash. You fly it in stability mode and then you won't have any crashes. This is the camera here by itself. You put a little SD card in the side, which I've put one in. It doesn't come with one. And then you just stick it in its little case. Like this, it locks in. And then this case, you flip it and stick it on the drone. Just lock it in place, slide it back. There we go. And then this little, it gets its power and its control from a little USB port here, so you could plug that in at home and run the camera from something else, but I'm going to plug it into the drone. There we go, we're all connected. So this thing's ready to rock and roll, and then you just tilt it to the angle you want. So I'm going to tilt it down a little so it gets less of the front of the drone and looking more down. It might even get these legs in, I'm not really sure. I wonder if they thought of that when they made that. All right, we're going to find out. Here we go. And over here we have the controller, and that is the phone holder. Then I just take my phone and I stick it any way I want, as long as I'm not touching any buttons, and then you can fly and see on here what your camera sees. So this is what the actual drone sees. There's my screen. I wanted to record the video and it says it's recording. Let's see how good it is. There's the camera drone. So I'm going to take it way up in the air. So we're doing some footage here. I have the camera pointing down, so I'm going way up. So I should be showing you the actual video it's taking as we're flying. I'm going to go fly over the field over there. I'm going as fast as I can forward. Oh, I can see on my little camera thing here, I can see the left leg is actually in the video. So that means I have to move the camera more to the right. So this has a really long range, this drone. So here I'm flying around. I can go fly over the forest. Hopefully I don't lose it over there. This does not have a return to home, so if it's gone, it's gone. So now we're picking up some speed. There we go. Way over there. You can see we're just dots on the other side. So the image that's coming out on my phone that I'm watching here actually looks half decent. Like it's a nice wide angle view. It doesn't look like it's jumpy or jittery. Like it doesn't look like there's vibrations happening. So it seems to work quite well. So what I'm trying to do here is on this video, I'm trying to get the leg out of this. So I've got, oh, I see. So basically if I push the left leg out of the frame, I get the right leg in the frame. And if I move this forward, if I move the camera looking straight ahead. So I'm going to put the camera straight ahead this time. So that's the camera straight ahead. I can fly really low. Now this doesn't have automatic braking. I have to stop it. And now I'm going to try the camera pointing straight down. As you can see, it's a really easy drone to fly. Look at how I'm flying this around. All right, so now I'm taking the camera and I'm going to put it looking straight down like that to get the ultimate shot. And here we go. Going straight up. There we go. All right. Waving at the camera. Let's go way up. I don't even know if you can even see that on the camera anymore. So super easy drone to fly. You saw I flew it in the stability mode. I flew it in stability mode without a camera, with a camera. And you saw what the video footage looks like. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming it's pretty good. It looked pretty good on my phone. And I flew it in acro mode where you can do all sorts of other fun stuff. And you can have fun with flips. You can do flips in acro mode and you can do flips in stability mode. All around a really good drone and at a great price. Check the links below. It's definitely a bargain if you want to get into drones or you already have a drone that's a camera drone and you want something that you can fly around and have a lot of fun with at the park that you don't have to worry about damaging, because this thing is pretty hard to damage, then this might be an option. So check the links below. You'll see where you can buy it and you'll see how much it costs. Hopefully there's a discount. I think there might be. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button because I have many more videos on the way. Till next time, take care.